We have just under 2 minutes left. You guys want to have any closing remarks or any final thoughts for the audience?
I do want to stress that the Google, well, I would say it was a gimmick, but it was pre-recorded. And I think there's a lot of issues with the duplex that you were talking about, but that's another discussion. So, yeah. But I just wanted to stress that it was pre-recorded.
Ameer, I just want to talk a little bit about you talked about emerging business models, which I think is the fantastic future, the positive thing that these two technologies coming together with IoT, I think, are really creating, especially with AI and blockchain. You referenced this, the DAO, right? These autonomous organizations extended to robots and things of that nature. There's going to be highly disruptive emerging business models, right, that are going to totally disrupt the way Facebook and Google, Instagram, all these guys, their current business model. To your point, we're the product and the business model is everything's for free, but they use our product, right, our data. It's going to start disrupting that in a big way. It'd be very interesting to see where things go, right, especially as machines become more autonomous, are able to make decisions and act on them.
Yeah, well, I think the last point I would stress is education. I think we have to get educated in this space. I think the information is kind of like still residing in pockets of the elite and the thinkers and the geeks in this space. So I think everybody needs to be educated. In the schools, kids, they need to be educated as to how much information they need to expose to the YouTubes and the Instagrams and the stuff, because it's very dangerous, and there's not much attention in the mainstream media to these types of things, and we need to be aware.
I think just lastly, I think we're a long time away from a robot anything. So I think doomsday is not as close as some of you may have suggested. So education is important. Obviously, legislation is important. They're all going to play catch up to the technology that we develop in our businesses. But at the end of the day, it's about acceptance. It's about being aware of what we do, of the data we have available, the data that we provide for your charge, I guess. And that's the important thing, is that at the end of the day, we're going to use these things to take on mundane tasks for us. And we need to use them to our advantage, whether it's self-driving car or, as an example earlier, some robot that makes your coffee for you. So that's I think the key takeaway, is that we're a long time away from a robot anything that's going to start World War III or IV, what are we at now?
So I'll just finish with a quote from my friend Omar El-Busaidi, an author in Dubai. So machines are meant for productivity, and people are meant for creativity. So use all this productivity. When 80% of all the processes and the middlemen are being automated, use that productivity to then decide if you're going to be more human and do things that robots cannot possibly do, or tech up and become a steward of robots.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Great.
Good job. That's great.